Porzingis. Then it's Anthony. And it's Afflalo in at the shooting guard position. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. To the inside, Doc goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Now here's Walker. T right on him. Monroe up top. McGee trying to break free. Monroe, no good.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And here's Walker. Following the three-pointer by Carmelo Anthony. Here's Parker. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Milwaukee on D. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
And a couple guys got hot early, and then it became contagious. You could see that everybody kind of pitched in when it came to shooting.
Exactly right, Greg. I mean, normally there's a hot shooter. The defense can kind of lock into that guy and then let somebody else get some shots, but that wasn't even an option in that game because everybody was on fire.
And he makes good on the layup. Parker's got his second basket of the night.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Now here's Walker. Off the pick. Comes up empty down low. Inside, here's Anthony. Oh!
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, well, Jason Kidd gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. As for the mood of the team coming into this crucial game, he said they're loose, but not so loose that they don't know how important this game is to us. He predicted this would be a statement game for them. Let's see what kind of statement they deliver, gentlemen.
All right, Doris. Now Afflalo. Following the three-point attempt by Freak. Afflalo, that's good.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
And Walker kicks to Parker. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Here is Doc. There's the pass to Porzingis. A timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Porzingis has got his first 2 points. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Curry, a screen on Len. The drive by Monroe. Here's McGee, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Outside Anthony. Lets it go from the wing. Milwaukee with the rebound.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And that's how the coach will draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And a fast break now for the Knicks. And Jared Bayless the bucket on the assist by Anthony.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Nunez. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Tries it from 9. And again, it's New York.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Nunez. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Knicks leading by 5. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And, guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
And that one's good.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Clarkson dishes to McGee. Will it go? And that one hits back iron.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Doc. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here. That free throw good from Doc. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Clarkson. Fires the three. Now the feed to Middleton. And it's McGee atop the key. Now, here's Clarkson. D right on him. McGee a screen. Tries again. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Knicks. They lead by 9. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center. And some tough times for the Knicks, but you listen to Carmelo Anthony, it's clear he's invested in this franchise. Knicks fans rooting for Carmelo to help make New York a playoff venue once again.
You know what? It's going. NBA stars want to come.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Doc in a 2-guard. Chris Humphries is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's DJ Augustine, and it's a Flello in at the 3 spot. Walker somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Walker's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Milwaukee. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks was just a man on a mission. He dropped in 26 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. His coach said when he gets in the zone like he did, there is no stopping him. Just a dominating display from the star we're accustomed to seeing, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
They are not rotating. really quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here's Walker. Knocks it loose. A solo fast break for the finish. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Just absolute domination in this one for Doc. He has 9 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Freak number 1. And, of course, Kemba Walker.
Well, for these two, the bright lights and the extra attention and intensity of the postseason doesn't do anything to affect their concentration. Both of these guys always seem to get the ball to the right man at the right time.
Bucks trail by 10. Feeds it to Monroe. There's the dish to Parker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Parker's got 5 points now this quarter.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Here's Augustine. Jabari Parker making his last shot. The shot's good from Doc.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. And Walker kicks to Monroe. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Monroe's got his first points of the night.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Humphries the pass to Doc. The rebound by the Bucks.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it. I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Now, here is Humphries. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The shot's good from Doc.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Outside Curry. Walker against Augustine. And the call will be against Alex Len. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Porzingis, he's checked in for the Knicks. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Parker. Banked in off the glass. Parker's got 11 points.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Down low, Doc takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Great pass that time by DJ Augustine.
Here's Walker. They set the screen. Good on that shot. With that, the Knick lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Monroe.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
So it's the Bucks now. The Knicks making the shot. Curry dishes to Parker. Down low, here's Walker, and it's good on the assist by Parker. And it's 6 points for Kemba Walker.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Aflalo pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 6. Doc the pass to Len, and that one's good. Len's got his first basket.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Walker goes in. 11 feet out, and he hits it. New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. To the inside, Len, great pass to set up the lay-in.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now, here is Monroe. Back to Walker. This one for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Passes it to Doc. Goes up off the pick. Rebound, Milwaukee. Monroe's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Curry with it. Now guarded by Aflalo. Outside Curry. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Alex Len picks one up. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Len. Henson. comes in for Porzingis. Anthony's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Augustine. And the second free throw, good. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Doc. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Bucks making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Both free throws good from Doc.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
Now Clarkson, Middleton outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Nunez, 11 feet away, and it's sent back by Lopez. Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Henson with the screen to the inside. No good off the pick.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so it's a close game as we...
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I've just been trying to take what the defense gives me, really. I know I can't just try and go right at them every time, but they give me a...
Okay, fellas, listen. I like the position we're in. Let's go over what we can do even better after halftime. Number one, I love the teamwork we're seeing out of you guys. We're tearing them to shreds without passing at the offensive end. Let's keep that going and pile up those assists. But we've shot the ball well, I'll give us that. And it's because we've had great shot selection. We've made really good choices with the ball. And one thing I want to see...
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could, and boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Yes, sir. He has had too many uncontested runs to the hoop, but even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterized time.
We've got Parker. Kemba Walker is out there with Curry. Then it's Greg Monroe, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Doc. Finished off the break. Doc's got 23 points.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Walker goes in, and Henson sends it back. No one near him. And again, it will drop another make there from Doc. And now a 10-point New York.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
You know, they don't want to let them hang around too long here. I agree with you. I mean, it's best to go ahead and build that lead here in the third.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak number 1.
Milwaukee timeout.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace. If we see an open look, we got to take it. We have to make them play at our tempo.
Bucks trail by 10. Curry kicks to Monroe. Here's the screen. He feeds it to Parker. From 10 feet out, Milwaukee. No good that time either.
You know, he really just tried to do a little too much there. He shouldn't be afraid to kick that one back out.
A follow. That's good.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And it's Walker penetrating. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Outside, Walker. He kicks to Monroe.
That's the wall.
No good. Anthony with the defensive effort.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
14 feet away. And it's Anthony again missing. Bucks trail by 14. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's McGee, and Henson sends it back. Inside, here's Porzingis. Walker with the rebound.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Ball going up court. Shot's good. And it's 13 points for Parker.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Here's a follow. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For New York, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And that one falls for Aaron Aflalo. A different look for New York. Len comes in for Henson. And it's Lopez in for Porzingis. And so Aaron Aflalo nails both of them. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Now, here's Clarkson. Kicks it to Middleton for 3. And the shot is good. Middleton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Boy, you got to love it. The picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprised. So Clark, he didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Counts for two.
Yeah, it does. Almost makes it a little more special, though, when you can have a little bit of grace as opposed to just the full Monty with the power.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense. Active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Gets it to go. That one good from Doc.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And now your Milwaukee Bucks dancers.
Jared Bayless is checked in for the Knicks. Here is Doc. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Doc in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then it's Jared Bayless. And it's Henson in at the 5. Walker's shot is off. Here's New York. They're on an 18-5 run. Bayless's shot is off. Bucks trail by 15. Outside, Walker. Monroe sets a screen for Walker. Can't capitalize on the good screen.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his third foul so far. JaVale McGee's checked in for Milwaukee. Parker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Aflalo's checked in. That is good. 9 points for Greg Monroe.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Inside, here's Henson. New York, no good that time either. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Parker dishes to Monroe. Walker against Anthony. Releases. The shot's good from Doc. Doc's got 10 points in just the second half. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Clock at 6. Parker passes to Monroe. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Monroe has been putting up some strong numbers. He has 9 points and 3 dimes. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And I like the fact that one has really fed into the other.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Knicks leading by 13. Dishes it to Henson. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And a missed layup.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Middleton outside. McGee up top, defended by Henson. And McGee kicks to Walker. Unloads. No luck. Anthony with the defensive effort.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
The kick out to Aflalo. There's the pass to Doc. The 3. Can't get it to go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Middleton outside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Doc. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Doc's got 4 this quarter.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over that last break. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's Anthony. Uses the glass to drop it in.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Bucks trail by 14. Outside, Walker. Outside, Curry. For three. That's good.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Throws it up high.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Execute it to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the donkey. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of my head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the poster.
Henson, rebound by Parker.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Over to the wing. Corner shot. The rebound by Doc. Doc's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Henson, a screen on Curry. Up off the screen and slam dunk by Henson.
And entering the final countdown, Game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for the Knicks.
Clark, their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Well, they were disciplined and focused, I thought, all game long, Kevin. Excellent defense around the rim.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Doc. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Curry kicks to Monroe. Bucks passing it around. Walker with a clean look. Nailed from three-point land.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Here's Doc. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Curry. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. It's stolen by Curry. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
And he gets it to go. Here's Doc. Nails it.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11, and the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
He was an offensive dynamo for them tonight. The way it was going, you could see sky was the limit for him in terms of scoring. And he didn't stop, at least until he was going to get 40.
And that is it for this broadcast of Round 2 of the NBA playoffs. For myself, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a great evening, everybody.